Hello tacticians, looks like the next update 1.27 is finally rolling out and come on, get back here. Got it downloaded and installed, so let's see what it's all about. And sorry in advance, I'm gonna be half-grotting this more than usual because I'm in a bit of a hurry today, family reasons. So, new stuff. New campaign event, Tyranids, starting April the 3rd, Titus and Blood Angels. Okay, I think we can move on. Sacred Uprising event. Is that survival? Yeah, that's a new epic event with Jad the Keller Morph for the Gene Stealers combined with survival. So I think the new Sacred Uprising is the new Sacred Uprising. The Sacred Uprising event is the Progressive Chests event. Legendary event Caoryn. Okay, cool. New Blessed Requisition, not unexpected. New Battle Pass season featuring Judd the Keller Morph. Okay, so he's gonna be an epic character. He's gonna be mostly buy to play. If we do really well in the event and in the survival, it should be possible to unlock him for free during his hopefully soon upcoming quest event, because that's how I got the... what was it? Bloody hell, so many names too early in the morning. The Parasite of Morthrax, I believe. New character, World Eater Tarva. Tarvak? Okay, Master of Executions. So that's gonna be a regular HRE character. Lovely. With that, the World Eaters roster is also gonna be filled out. Jad, Gadya, got it. We already talked about you, so that's gonna fill out the Gene Stealers roster. Okay, the Guild Workshop. So they're removing Death Leaper and introducing Asmodai instead. They're gonna be adding Morven Val, Anshi and Typhus on rotation, which is great because that will allow me to unlock Morven Val in some indeterminate amount of time. Removed Vitruvius and Anshi shards from the Guild Raid shop. What? Oh, Guild Raid shop, not War shop. That wouldn't have made much sense otherwise, right? Add Anshi to Guild Workshop and remove him from the Guild Workshop. That, well, it would be a snowprint move, I say. The next incursion, no new War Machine, lovely. The mode that I do not care about. Strategic reserves, blah blah blah, TLDR. The weak factions are gonna get summons. Ultramarines, Heavy Intercessors ×3. That's gonna be nasty as hell. But on the bright side, this act, which is meant to balance out the Orcs and the Blood Angels and give the weaker factions a chance, will screw with them even more, because now the faction heavy summons, such as the Thousand Suns, who I am a big fan of, will now have vectors to use Abraxas and Yazagoron. So the summons will just charge in without any regard to positioning and smartness. On the other hand, this is gonna break some of the stalemates in Conquest, and you will get Yazagor to move in and Abraxas to then drop the summons. Then again, the summons may be distracted by the Abraxas' summons may get distracted by the other summons. On the other hand, That also means that Galgors will always have something to so Snowprint, I don't think this is gonna work out the way you thought it would. Conquest changes. The first time the objective is conquered, the unit receives a shield. And Deep Strike cannot be used to conquer objectives, and summons now actively try to avoid stepping on objectives. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Grabbing objectives with the new and balanced, extremely tough and hard-hitting units in Conquest will be viable, because on the shield, which gives them, I believe, 100% extra HP, they will be unkillable and in prime position to then charge out and smash your team. So Snowprint, I don't think this is gonna work out as you intended. Yeah, most factions have now been filled out. Doesn't matter, TA sucks and will always suck in Tacticus. Quest events. Cygex makes sense. For some reason he doesn't like Blood Engines and Space Wolves, I think I can live with that. The other one gonna be Snapavreka without allies. So really new players who haven't yet unlocked the orcs will be screwed, because I mean we have already established, and Snowprint have already established, that all factions should have the Ultramarines as allies. So those without allies mean with Ultramarines, which you will be penalized for using by not being able to max out the stage. Or do they really mean without allies, as in with no allies at all? We shall see. Improvements. Streamlined behavior of additional hits. They are now uniformly considered part of the attack they are added to. As a result, additional hits added to normal attacks, such as Rivas's passive, will now have their damage increased by effects that only impact normal attacks, such as Doom's Eldrion, or Eldrion's Doom, whichever you prefer. Okay. I don't think that regular attack buffs will work, such as Skalgars, so this seems like a bit of an Eldrion on a nerf. We shall see. And hey, bigger numbers always better, right? Clarified various ability descriptions. We'll see about that. Blah blah, blah blah, blah blah. Oh, adjusted wording for Entropy Cannons, Plague Burst Crawler description for better readability. Adjusted wording of Heavy Rail Rifle Sonji to reduce the length of the description. I think this is the point where I put in the screenshot of the relevant abilities with comments. Balancing. Hammer of Wrath, Mataneos active, is now unaffected by attacker bonuses and modifiers like High Ground, Rapid Assault, or Lord of the Host, Dante. Yeah. Okay, so that's the second nerf to Mataneo, which is very much necessary in my not so humble opinion. Oh well. Titus. Yeah, he feels underwhelming, which means he's a balanced character, on the other hand, to be perfectly honest, and so on and so forth. Added trait Beast Slayer. Okay, so he now hits big targets and vehicle for more. I guess that's Snowprint's counter to Cygex. Fueled by Fury, so his passive increases health that Titus revives with by a significant amount. Yes, that was very much needed to make it less non-viable on Titus, I agree. Incisors, blah blah blah. He should be tougher at higher development levels. My legendary gold 3 incisors seems rather similar, but then again I don't remember his exact stats before, so I can't speak much for this one. But incisors does need more love. He's the goat. His active guaranteed to increase more because the minimum has been increased by a lot. The maximum has been increased by a little, which is good. His passive now is guaranteed revive because finally Snowprint have realized that RNG in a thinking game is bad, I guess, and revives at more health, making it more viable. I like this change. I am a fan of incisors. Bug fixes. Okay, Rites of Battle, Calgar's passive, not applying attacks from Final Vengeance is fixed. Didn't know that was a thing. Fixed damage from Overwhelming Wrath, Ascor not being affected by attacker modifiers. Okay. Fixed incorrect damage predictions for Morven Val against enemies with the Swarm trait. Interesting. Miscellaneous. Various improvement and performance upgrade. We spent a lot of time this update mucking around the hood, fixing memory leaks, loading issues where you all could get stuck between modes, misbehaving pop-ups and more. Well, if some of the memory leaks have been fixed and the game is gonna crash more, then finally, thank you Snowprint. Then again, I will still be restarting the game every so often and before every important fight, such as before raids and before TA sessions. So yeah. Still, if you finally did something else than focus on more monetization of the game, then well done. Thank you, Snowprint. And I think that's all. Oh, okay. I guess that's a thing. Oh right, there will be a survival for Judd, but I think I mentioned that. Huh. Okay, gotta split. See you around, Tactician. Bye bye.